We of the Mystic Rose Collective are here with you today to share our messages of love, peace, healing, and harmony. Our message today that we have for all of you is in regards to being your authentic self. So many people are afraid to be who they truly are. As social creatures, you fear the judgment and rejection of people important to you. And so you hide yourself based on conditioning, based on what was acceptable during your childhood, based on what society deems appropriate or inappropriate. And so you mold your life around these, what you perceive to be truths, in keeping yourself safe. And what we have to say to you is that dimming your light will always bring you to a place of disease, of disruption, of being out of alignment with what is in your highest good. For when you are not authentic, when you are not true to you, when you are following the path laid out for you by somebody else, you are out of alignment with Source. You are out of alignment with your higher self. And your higher self is the greatest wisdom that you hold. It is the truth of you. You and your higher self made a plan of what you would be drawn to, what paths you could take during this lifetime before you incarnated. And that is not to say that you do not have free will, but one path in particular was designated as your highest path. And the goal of being a human is to figure out, how do you align with that highest path? How do you get yourself out of the shadows of conditioning and the shadows of other people's opinions and tune into your own heart to portal yourself to that highest path? That is the greatest mission of your incarnation. When you seek a purpose, this is the purpose. And some of that purpose may be in service of others, but in some of that purpose may be in following the light, the spark, the path that lights you up, that makes you most excited, that makes you feel alive and grateful to be here. And so when you do not follow this path, when you ignore it because it does not seem reasonable or does not seem practical, you are denying yourself true joy. You are denying yourself an opportunity to live in harmony with yourself. Instead, you are fighting yourself because your inner source knows what is best for you and is constantly trying to guide you and lead you there. And you will know this based on how you feel internally. Most people, it is a gut feeling. For others, there are other ways in which the intuition comes through, such as full body chills, excitement, not being able to stop thinking about the passion or pursuit. And when you do not follow this, and you are on a different path, one that is not as highly aligned with your most authentic self, you will know this because you will feel depleted. You will feel depressed or anxious or out of alignment. You will know this because your body will be resisting the things that you are doing. You may have more illness. You may have more conflict. You may have more inner turmoil when you are not on the most aligned path. And so the greatest gift you can give to yourself is to pursue the things that light you up, that make you feel alive, that excite you. And it might be as simple as creating a garden. It may be as simple as painting a picture, designing your house, going to a farmer's market. All of those things, even though they seem small in your life, like baking cookies, for example, they are part of that path, part of that excitement of the human experience But when there's shoulds and musts and rules that you implement on yourself because of what you have been told is right and wrong, then you prevent yourself from the joy of living. And what other point could there be than to enjoy the experience that you have incarnated into? And we are not saying this to encourage a complete selfishness where you only think about your path and you do not think about how it impacts others. No, because that's not true alignment either. If what you feel like excites you but perhaps harms another, maybe there is something that needs to be thought of in this case. But if you are listening to this message, we highly doubt that that is you. We highly doubt that any path that you would choose would be in harm of another. So we are not truly concerned about that. And the people who need that message are not attuned to this vibration, and so they will have to figure out that lesson on their own. And as we have said before in other messages, but it bears repeating, is that when you are in the vibration of love and enjoyment, appreciation, excitement, and joy, you are impacting the collective as a whole. You are helping other people, whether you speak of it or not, just by the vibration that you emanate, you are helping other people find their own highest path. And being an authentic person gives other people the permission to be authentic too. So we do encourage that you share your joys with others, you share your path with others, you share how you are pursuing what is in alignment with others, because then you are being the role model and you are showing people that life can be enjoyed when you are truthful to yourself. You are giving them permission to be themselves. So we encourage you to speak of this and speak of it freely. However, know that if you do not feel comfortable to do that, that is also fine. And just your presence, just your vibration, just the way that your frequency emanates into the world will do this for you. And so there is no greater gift you can give to yourself or to the collective than by being truly and authentically you. We hope that you can soak this in. We hope that you will take this message and these frequencies and embody them and go out there and find what lights you up, what excites you, what makes you feel passionate and makes you want to pursue. And do this for as long as it feels right. And when it stops feeling right, tune into that too, because that is your inner guidance telling you it's time to shift. And that does not mean that that feeling will go away forever, but maybe it's just for that day or for that time period that your soul is urging you to pursue something different. So get in tune with your body, get in tune with your sensations, your emotions, and pay attention to them so that they can lead you. And also notice the signs. Notice the synchronicities. Notice how we in spirit communicate with you. We would love to speak with every one of you as we are speaking through this channel. And what we have to say to that is every single one of you can receive these messages the way that this channel has received them. She was not born as a channel. She did psychic development and consciousness expansion in order to attune her frequency to the level where she can speak our words. This is available to all of you. It just takes time and effort. However, not everyone will become a channel, and that is perfectly okay as well. However, we will say to that we still speak to you in other ways, through your sensations, through things, through inner guidance, through signs and synchronicities, through other people who are messengers. So know that you are always being guided, and the best thing that you can do for yourself and your happiness is to tune into that guidance and follow it. And to help yourself on a deeper level, unburden, unblock, and release any messages that try to take you away from your most highly aligned path. Any messages that you are holding on to that following your passions is wrong and that you are supposed to be a certain way. Nobody gets to decide which way you are supposed to be except for you and your higher self. You have already decided this. And so we encourage you to heed it. We love you. We love you. We love you. And with that, our message is complete.